Good evening, Patriot Nation. You made it. We have come to our first long weekend of a first long week of AHS Online. Actually, maybe it wasn't too long for you. We hope you enjoyed it. We began with prayer meeting this morning. Dr. Anderson led us in 2 verses of Lead Kindly Light with our faculty. It was beautiful. We were all on Zoom. Mrs. Davis offered a prayer. That's how we began this day, and we're still keeping some of those routines. We hope that you are too. We do want, before we get to announcements, we do want for you to see this little video that 2 of our high school teachers made, because as much as we love seeing you online, it's just not quite the same as seeing you here in person, and we do miss you. So watch this little video.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window. Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs at empty tables. They're my friends who meet no more.
We received some great feedback from you today, including on our noon parent-principal Q&A. Thanks to those of you who joined. We really appreciated the comments that you gave us and the gratitude that you expressed. Let me just first do some announcements and then we'll get to some of that feedback that you're giving us. So first of all, by way of schedule, we're going to try to follow the published school schedule. So tomorrow is a published in-service day and there will not be online classes tomorrow or regularly scheduled Zoom sessions. That's tomorrow, Friday, March 20th. Just get some rest. If you want to keep reading, you can. You've got plenty of things you can do, but we hope you'll take some downtime. Be with your families. We know the teachers need that. They've been on this week in some pretty extraordinary ways. There will also be no prayer meeting for faculty tomorrow morning. We'll see you faculty members Monday morning at 8 a.m. again on that Zoom link. Also, we have seniors who are defending their senior theses tomorrow before adjudication panels online. Good luck to you, seniors. We're looking forward to you doing a great job there. I'll be on a few of those panels and can't wait. Number 3, we just wanted to say we know that there's still some hope that we'll clarify the schedule as it relates to beyond the 2-week temporary closure that we have going on, the AHS online transition. At this point, as we've talked about this as administration, we will be recommending to the board that we continue with AHS online classes through spring break, and that the first day back on campus, if federal, state, and local authorities give us that guidance, would be April 13th. That's Monday, April 13th, following spring break. That's not a final announcement yet. We just want to let you know which way we are leaning and recommending to our board. It seems that if we were to come back 1 week from now, the world just isn't ready for that. Neither are our state and local authorities. So we're planning on Monday the 13th. And then as we get closer to that date, we'll let you know, we'll give you at least a week's notice if we're going to extend it beyond April 13. Also, some of you have asked about the snow day on Friday, April 3rd. We will actually hold AHS online classes on that snow day, April 3rd. So you can go ahead and put that on your calendars now. Okay. We will make decisions by April 1st about some things that are coming in May that we know are really important, and late April, like prom. We know many of you are hoping we won't cancel prom. We're hoping we won't cancel prom. We're trying to come up with some alternatives that we think will be really fun, but we'll let you know by April 1st. That will relate to things like graduation, senior week, and some others. All right, let's do some gratitude moments before we get to some of your feedback today. So first of all, we just loved the picture that one of you sent us of Mrs. Davis giving her students, this is a 2nd grade teacher, she's giving her students a virtual hug. She goes like this. So I'm giving you all one right now. This is a virtual hug. Do it with me. Take a look at this picture. We're excited with some recent updated pictures that we have of the Nathan Hale statue as well. That's being produced at Adonis Bronze. And here you can see a picture of just the backside, but all of the pieces have been put together, assembled in dozens of different bronze pieces. Still pretty rough, but it's coming along. We also want to say thanks to Mrs. Logan and Mrs. Hill, two of our elementary science teachers. They held the largest Zoom class of the week. It had over 300 participants in it. This was a K-6 science course that we asked them to teach. And they learned some things for all of us. They're champs. Thank you, Karen, and thank you, Laurel. We are going to modify that format. We know that some of you had some glitches, and it was just hard with that many students, especially elementary students. So we'll tell you about that feedback in just a minute. But we do plan to hold, instead of live session for that, we'll do pre-recorded science classes, and then these teachers will hold, these science teachers and the other elective teachers, or I should say specialty teachers in elementary, they will hold small group, grade level, and one-on-one coaching sessions in addition to the pre-recorded science lessons which are coming from the family school. So we think you'll like that a lot better. We'll probably do it for history, science, art, music, and geography, where your core teachers will continue to do reading and math. Okay? So let's give you just a taste of some of the thank you notes that we've received here. I'll just read two of them, and then we'll go on to your feedback. Here's one thank you note. Dear AHS teachers and staff, thank you for your indefatigable optimism and your extraordinary work in getting the entire school online in a weekend. You all must be receiving heavenly help as you navigate through these uncharted waters. A heartfelt thank you for your dedication. Please know how much we appreciate all you do to nurture the hearts and minds of our children. We had a great first day and look forward to many more. And here's one more thank you note. I just wanted to let you know how grateful we are for everyone at AHS who has worked so hard to make our children feel comfortable with this new and unique way of learning during a time of anxiety and nervousness. My girls loved being able to see their classmates and their teacher on their computer screens. It gave them a sense of normalcy in this ever-changing situation. So thank you for everything. We feel so blessed to be at such an incredible school, and we know we are in such loving and capable hands. So thank you, parents, for those notes. There are far more, and likewise, we for you are so grateful. All right, let's get to your feedback. Some of this came on our Q&A today with me at noon, and others just that you submitted to teachers. So we've already talked about the science class and the much larger Zoom classes, that if we can get those smaller, it will help, and we're going to try to do that. You'll notice that the color code will change for some of those that were large live Zoom classes. They'll change to pre-recorded on your schedules. We'll try and update those. And then you'll have coaching sessions and smaller group sessions for those. One of the things you also told us is that you're getting email overload. I'm chuckling because I'm getting email overload too. I think all of us are. Where we would have been talking with each other, we're now emailing or texting. So what you told us that you need is for our teachers to identify the particular class or audience to whom they are emailing, because as parents, you're getting multiple emails from teachers who assume that you only have one student in your household, and some of you have up to 7. That's right, we do have one family that has 7 at the school. So teachers, we need you to identify which class and which students you're talking about and which parents when you're sending email to them. Okay, also you asked us not to run overtime on some of these classes. Some of you were really trying to be diligent sticking with the published schedule, and when a teacher goes overtime, even a few minutes, even past the break, it takes away from that much needed time that some of these very structured families are trying to keep with our published schedule. So please start on time, please end on time. That's what you asked us, and that's what we're going to do. All right. Well, let's wrap this up, shall we? You've got a weekend coming up, and you probably want to listen to less of me and get on with more of you. So I'm just going to close with this. Dr. Anderson sang 2 verses of Lead Kindly Light this morning in our faculty prayer meeting, and I want to read you these verses. I think as you listen to this, you might hear something new here, especially given the circumstances that we're in. I won't sing it. If I were Dr. Anderson, I would. Here it is. Hymn number 97. Lead kindly light amidst the encircling gloom. Lead thou me on. The night is dark and I am far from home. Lead thou me on. Keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see. The distant scene, one step enough for me. I was not ever thus, nor prayed that thou shouldst lead me on. I love to choose and see my path, but now lead thou me on. I loved the garish day and spite of fears. Pride ruled my will. Remember not past years. So long thy power hath blessed me. Sure it still will lead me on. O'er moor and fen, o'er crag and torrent, till the night is gone. And with the morn those angel faces smile, which I have loved long since and lost a while. That's hymn number 97, Lead Kindly Light. Sing it with your family. And if you really want another one like that, turn a couple pages further and try singing Master, the Tempest is Raging. That one will make you smile, I think. Okay, well that's all for this week. We're signing off until Monday. We hope that you will be kind to each other, that you will be kind to yourselves, that you'll give of your substance to those around you who have less and who are anxious right now, and that you will continue in the spirited march of the Patriots. We love you all. Have a great weekend.